Give it a few minutes to make sure I got good connection here, that it will allow me to talk for a little bit. How you doing there, Sister Karen? What is up? What is happening? All right. How y'all doing early this morning in YouTube land? Okay. Angel Snowden up 7 back in the house. Salute, Brother Micah. Perhaps ready to piss some people off. Well, if that's the case, I'm very sorry. I don't mean to. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not here to piss people off, not to make you angry. But we have to start dealing with reality. All this feel-good rhetoric, all this feel-good talk is just not making it, y'all. It's just not. And plus, on top of that, we are grown people here. We're supposed to be adults. We don't need all these fantasy stories telling us how we're kings and queens and warriors. See, because you know the reality is you're not. That's the reality. If you are a warrior, except for fighting for Caucasian people, what have you fought? What warrior? What do you mean by that? You say, I'm a warrior. Black man is a warrior. He's a sleeping lion. He's a god. Well, we having technical difficulties already. We're gonna see if we can still get through this though. I was talking about these fantasy stories. And when I was a child, I was impressed. When I was a teenager, I admit, I was impressed. 18 years old and younger, I was impressed by these stories, you know, ancient Egypt and we gods and kings, and yeah, that's very impressive when you're a child. When you become an adult, you start questioning things the same way we did with Santa Claus. Some of us, we don't grow up. Some of us, when we found that Santa Claus did not exist, shadow of a doubt, we were very upset. We love Santa Claus. Hey, you should wonder, why did somebody lie to you to begin with? Santa Claus is an intentional lie. I'm not going to say that talking about Egypt and what dark-skinned people done all around the world, I'm not going to say that was an intentional lie. But it was our people thrashing around in nothingness, trying to find some type of identity, something to connect with, because they felt shame and still feel shame being the children of slaves. But that was those dark-skinned people And you think that you're part of all that, and you're not. So it makes it fantasy. It's not real. You don't need that. Welcome to the Reality's Temple on Earth. I'm the Mighty One, Angel Snub 7. I am also your soul brother number 1. I don't need ancient Egypt to feel proud about nothing. I don't need to be a king or a god to feel proud in myself. I don't need all that stuff. I'm grown. If I'm a sharecropper, I would be proud that I'm a sharecropper until I can change my condition so I can be better. However, what's the shame of being a sharecropper? You growing food for people. All these other folks that's supposed to be on the top, they gotta eat, don't they? Why are you ashamed being a farmer? The only thing that was shameful about being a sharecropper was the fact these peckerwoods was stealing the profits from our people. That's the shame of it all. Being a damn thief. Not growing food for the masses of the people so they can eat. Ain't no shame in that. Being a farmer. The shame was being robbed of your work. That was the shame. I am a child of sharecroppers. I'm not ashamed of that. My grandmother told me during the Depression, when everybody was doing bad, didn't bother them at all because they were sharecroppers. They was already growing their food, basically taking care of themselves. My grandmother knew how to can food, sew all, basically made all their clothes. Nothing went to waste. Make these fancy quilts. Don't you know the type of quilts that my grandmother used to make? These Caucasian people they willing to pay thousands of dollars for a quilt. The kind of quilt that my grandmother used to make. We don't have those kind of skills no more. We don't know how to do nothing except lay our ass on YouTube and be some comfortable Negroes. We have no skills. Our children don't have no skills to take care of themselves at all. We don't know how to fix cars no more.
5 miles. Keep to the right on I-35.
We don't know how to build houses anymore. Our children need real skills. Going to college is a wonderful thing. Going to college, don't fix your car. Don't fix the lighting in your house. We need real skills. We need real hands-on skills. Masons, carpentry, all that type of good stuff. We don't need all these damn philosophers and master scholars. All that master scholarship don't do a damn thing when your car don't start. Don't do a damn thing when one of your pipes busts in your house. All that scholarship. Wonderful stuff to know, I guess, for some of y'all. I love to see people with real skills. One of my relatives just had a room added onto their house, and I watched those people build that new room. I'm like, the way they use their hands and everything, and cut the wood and sawing and all that, man, woo! See, I'm impressed by that.
Keep to the right on I-35.
And when you finish with your work, you really see what you have done with your hands. We need to get some real skills in our pocket.
Keep to the right on I-35, and then keep to the right in 600 feet.
What we want to talk about these few minutes is this. The title, F Mississippi Campaign, my solution. This is my solution. My solution
Keep
is,
to the right.
the key word also here is my. We have a lot of young people, and certain people in general, but especially young people, who have read a lot of books. They've gotten these degrees from the white man's colleges and universities. And they've watched a whole lot of YouTube civil rights era clips. Some of these people actually have the nerve to tell me about the 70s when I was living it. They're going to tell me about what was going on in the 70s.
188 miles.
And I was living it. Well, you know, in the 70s, this happened. I was living the 70s. Now, of course, I don't know everything that was going on, but hell, you telling me about the 70s. I was living it. I can tell you about stuff they don't even put in books, because I was living the 70s. I know what was going on. I was thinking I was part of the 70s. Some of these black women bashers gonna tell me about Oprah Winfrey and said that Oprah Winfrey, her show was about bashing, you know, men, black men or whatever. I watched Oprah Winfrey's first show. I always liked Oprah Winfrey. I always thought Oprah Winfrey was a beautiful woman. I like Oprah Winfrey. I love women that's smart and who can talk. I always loved Oprah Winfrey. I was not a fan, but you know, I watched her show. I'm not a fan of too much of nothing. I'll tell you what I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of freedom, justice, and equality for all. Treat all children fair, treat the animals fair, treat this earth fair for all, including this planet. That's what I'm a fan of. I'm fanatical about that. But some of our younger people who still got that Similac on their mouth, I keep asking these men, are you a Similac baby? They never answer, because I'm pretty sure they are. They keep talking about single mothers and the two-parent household. Your mother didn't even breastfeed you. That's what she thought about you. You wasn't even breastfed. She didn't even want you on her breast. Two-parent household. Two-parent household, that means your daddy is out working and she can stay home and breastfeed you with no problem. But did she do it? No. But that's another, like my brother Dope Coke 1 always said, that's another story. Let's stick to the topic and talk about my solution. So it's my solution. A lot of us, and I understand why, we've never been nothing in life. And we want people to listen to them. You think all this stuff, you see black folks running around here with red, white, and blue hair, and the blonde hair, and the women with the shorty shorts, and the men and the fighting. Do you know what that's really about? It's about attention. I'm here, I'm alive. Give me attention. I'm making videos. You know why I'm making videos? Because I'm smart. Look, listen to me. They want attention because I'm nothing. The majority of these people that's making these videos on here, that's what it's about. It's about the attention. I'm smart. Listen to me. Whether they have something to really say or not. It's about attention. I want praise because we come from nothing and we want to feel like we're something. So when they come to YouTube and they get thousands of subscribers, they was like, wow, now they feel like something. But in the grand scheme of things, you still end up with nothing. Thousands of YouTube videos that we have on YouTube, what are we gaining? Gaining nothing. Because a lot of these thoughts, and I don't want to put nobody down. Believe this, I don't want to put nobody down. But a lot of this thought, a lot of these things that we come up with, it's not well thought out. And so to other people who think like you, who don't think visionary, you impress them. You might impress them. But sooner or later you're gonna come across somebody who goes beyond that, who have thought well beyond that. Then they want to get angry and upset. Oh, you just a hater. No, I'm not a hater. I'm telling you that it does not go far enough. It's not the appropriate solution. I'm telling you it's not enough. You don't bring a Band-Aid to a gunshot wound. A Band-Aid is a solution. But a Band-Aid is not enough for a gunshot wound. A Band-Aid is good enough for if you scraped your knee or something like that. Here we are, the situation that we are in 2019. We need something that can heal a gunshot wound. Matter of fact, even worse than a gunshot wound. We need major surgery. If you're not thinking about, if you're not speaking from the point of major surgery, then your solution is not going to cure the problem. Then you also have temporary solutions. Sometimes we have to do something temporary until we can find something permanent. We are at the point where we no longer need temporary solutions. You need something permanent that can get the job done. So I offer the Mississippi campaign. And it's amazing to me that people that claim to be so smart and intelligent, when it's convenient, they want to play the dumb role. They want to play the dumb role because they want to continue to talk about my solution. And they want to emphasize that. Mine. It came from me. It's mine. I want the credit. It's mine. Me. Mine. It's me.
Station ahead.
It goes back to feeling like nothing. So we want to feel like something. We don't care if it's practical or not. Just give me the credit, praise me, I got the solution. So look, I want to talk about one of these solutions. And I still don't have the details. But from one of these people, I'm not even going to say their name. I'm just going to offer their solution. And I'm going to tell you why it's not practical, why it's not going to, it's like a Band-Aid. It's not enough. Okay. This solution that they offer has 3 steps. Step number 1, education. Well, education has been a mainstream solution for us in this country for over 100 years. Education. Now you tell me or not, soul brothers and sisters, black people, the so-called Negroes, African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, and you who are listening to this broadcast right now, we have education. We have lots and lots of bachelor's degrees, PhDs, and whatever you want to. Matter of fact, we have more than one. Some of y'all have 3 or 4 master degrees. Doctors, lawyers, scientists. We have education. So when you talk about education, they say we need education. What type of education do we need? They don't talk about what is the education. Be precise. What education are you talking about? Because we, as a people, have all kinds of education. You name it, we got it. And we've had it over 100 years. We've got education. Has it solved your problem? Are we still in the same condition with this education? What is going to be special about your education that we don't already have? They need to clarify about education. Education clearly is not the solution. It has improved. It has made life better. No doubt about that, y'all. We know this. But has it solved the condition that we find ourselves in? No, it does not. So education alone does not, has not, and will never solve this dilemma. What does the Mississippi Campaign offer? The Mississippi Campaign offers education. But we go one step further. The first step further is, like I said earlier in the video, we need real skills. We need parenting skills. We need a change of behavior before you can do anything. Our current behaviors is whack. We must wean ourselves from these current behaviors because it don't make any difference how much education you get. Because contrary to popular belief, a person with a college degree can be ratchet. A person with a college degree can be a thug. They don't get the attention that poor people get. But you see it on reality shows. These people, hey, these people are ratchet as hell. Your first step needs to be a change of behavior. We can't continue acting and behaving the way we do right now. So education means nothing as long as we have this, what they call ratchet, this nigger mentality, mindset. You're gonna always be a loser. You will never be successful with our current mindset. It's not gonna work. And your education, when you're talking about trying to put yourself in a position to be independent, all this scholarship don't mean nothing. You have to learn how to grow your own food, go back to farming, building houses, and being an electrician. We need to get real hands-on skills. And we need to learn how to parent our children. We having all these children and we don't know how to parent them. Because if you know how to parent your children, it makes no difference if you're a single mother, single father, two-parent household. If you don't know how to parent your children, you're still gonna get the same results. A lot of the people that you see in prison, in jails, came from two-parent households. So what? A lot of the ratchet folks that you see came from two-parent households. That don't mean anything. When I was growing up, and they was phasing this out, and you know why they phasing this out? To keep you dependent, to keep you in a slave-like condition, so that you depend on government, so that you depend on this society, and you can't make an attempt to do for yourself. You don't have any skills. Even when I was growing up, they used to give the boys, teach the boys skills they thought boys needed. You know, we go out there and learn about cars, and they gave us basic plumbing, electricity, and carpentry, and architecture. That's the kind of education I was getting when I was growing up. Basic stuff. Girls learn how to sew, cook, how to take care of their babies, all that kind of good stuff. They took all that out of school and replaced it with what? Sex education. You can make a baby but don't know how to take care of a baby. Teach you about being a transgender. You confused in your gender and the acceptance of these behaviors that's not natural. They're just not natural. That's what they're teaching instead of giving these children real skills to work with. Even learning how to take care of your hair is a skill. We don't know how to do that. Take care of our bodies properly. Watch your booty properly. Don't you know you have people, they don't know how to bathe properly. They don't know how to take care of themselves properly. So we need all these skills. So when this person tells me their solution is education, what type of education? You need to go more into detail. You can't just say education, because we've had education for over 100 years to this day. And above all, that's something that's easily made an example for yourself. What has your education done for you? Because this person that's offering this education, they are very nasty, they're vulgar. So what kind of education are you talking about? Because it has not done too much for you as a person, as an individual. So their second step is we got to stop drinking liquor and getting high and using drugs. Okay, so you somebody's moral authority. You're gonna tell people they can't drink, they can't smoke, or whatever. You're not religious, but you want to be somebody's moral authority. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm gonna advise you and suggest to you what you need to do to make ourselves do better. And you have to be an example. If you want your grandchildren and you want us as a people to do better, then you have to be the example. You can't tell people to do something and you're not willing to do it yourself. And there's nothing wrong. You cannot build a nation. You can't do too much of nothing practical, being high, getting drunk, and whatever. So that's good what you're saying. So I have no problem with that. There's nothing wrong with that part of the solution. But I still don't see actually where you're going with, okay? Okay, we're not high, we're getting our education, and we're not drunk, okay? Now the third step to the solution is separating yourself from Africans and people from the Caribbean. Make them your enemy. Myself personally, when you are in a bad situation, you use all resources and you team up with anybody that can help you do what you need to do. Personally, I've never had a problem with nobody from Africa. I've never had a problem from nobody from the Caribbean, being around them. I have people from the island in my family due to marriage. I've never had a problem with people from the Caribbean or Africa. You must take in consideration, and I know that some of us have been programmed to hate these people and don't like them because of their success coming to America and their mentality. But also at the same time, you must take in consideration of our image in the world. And then when these people come here to America and they actually see our behaviors, even in the so-called black conscious community, it verifies the negative image of us that they've been getting before they came here. You must take that into consideration. You must take that also into consideration that these people, when they come to America, these people are here because they are trying to survive. They came from a bad situation. They're not here to play games. See, many of us so-called Negroes in America, we have an extreme childish mentality. We play games. Those people are not here to play these silly games y'all used to playing. They are here for serious business. You think that everything is funny. You don't take nothing serious. You think everything is a game. These people don't have time for your nigger nonsense. They don't have time for it. You have to take in consideration, have been affected by racism, white supremacy. They have also been made to look at dark-skinned people as an inferior. That's all. They also have that mentality. They have been affected by white supremacy just like all dark-skinned people on this planet. You have to take consideration that their idea of success is material things. They are looking for the big houses and the cars. That's success. Matter of fact, that's success in your mind. Success is big cars, houses, being able to dominate other people, you know, living the good life, looking for your own slaves. Your idea of success is no different than the Caucasian people that you complain about. You want a big house, these cars and diamonds and gold and silver. That's your idea of success. The Mississippi campaign wishes to change your whole mindset of what success is, your whole mentality of what life is, period. The masses of the people need a change in their life. If your solution is only offering the ability just to make yourself comfortable in this raggedy ass house, then that's not a solution. So in this solution that we just examined, these 3 steps, the only thing you're doing is making unnecessary enemies by ostracizing African people and Caribbean people that ain't did a damn thing to you. You jealous because they can come here. It's not their fault that the white man and this society does not come against them like it do. That's not their fault. They have nothing to do with that. You should be trying to reach out to them to be an ally because they do understand the situation. But you want to make an enemy out of somebody who could be a good friend and a good ally. So in this solution, you making unnecessary enemies. Instead of these people being an ally or a friend, you causing them to look at you as an enemy. Then you talk about, then your second part of your step is to simply stop smoking and drinking. You know damn well our people is not going to be letting go of that liquor and that marijuana and all the stuff that they do. They're not going to let that go no time soon. So in the Mississippi campaign, you don't never hear me talk about stop smoking and drinking because that's not real. Matter of fact, see, when it comes to farming, when it comes to working with your hands, and some of you probably have experienced that. Check it out. There are brothers in your community. I know there's some brothers in my community. They are really, really good with fixing cars, right? But they stay drunk and high all the time. Just because they drunk, just because they stay high all the time, don't mean you can't work. Those brothers, I'm not gonna give you no jugs, but you know they want a few beers or whatever while they working. Give it to them. Pay the brothers decent, and they fix the cars. You can still work with the people. I'm not your damn moral authority. I'm not gonna sit around here and tell you how to live your life. You smoke, you drink or whatever, that's your damn business. But they can still be part of the movement and still get the job done. You can be high and smoke weed and be in a field and pick watermelons and peaches, the stuff that we grow, the organic food that we grow. Learn how to take advantage of what you got. See, you have to be like a MacGyver. That's one of the things that I love about that MacGyver show. This was a guy who was put in situations that did not have proper tools, and he could look around and make stuff out of almost anything. And that's the way we have to be. Take your people for what they are and learn how to use them for what they are. Stop trying to be somebody's moral authority. Well, without Jesus, without the Holy Quran, all our people don't give a damn about Jesus. All our people don't give a damn about the Quran and all this other moral stuff that y'all talking about. They don't give a damn about that. In order to bring a solution to this problem, you need the whole 40 to 70 million to be involved in the solution. If you cannot get the whole 40 to 70 million in this country involved in the solution, you're never going to be successful. And of course, I wouldn't expect to get the whole 40, 70 million involved in the solution. But when you're doing good, when you're successful, you're doing so good that you're going to bring shame to the ones who's not involved in what's going on. So stop trying to be somebody's damn moral authority. Or you married to a white man. That white man that sister's married to, you don't know what he can bring to help you do what you want to do. Y'all silly, you're stupid, you live in a fantasy damn world. Oh, they gay and homosexual. Who gives a damn? This is about your freedom, justice, and equality. Once you get your liberation, once you get free, you can break off and do whatever the hell you please. And you a liar when you say you care about black people. Because black people are gay, they are homosexual, they are married to white folks, they are married to Chinese people, Asians, they are married to all kinds of folks. They are poor, they are rich, they are Christian, they are Muslim. So stop telling that lie, oh, I'm here for my people, I care about the people. No, you don't. Go set up your own cult. Do your own cult thing. Set up your own group. Don't be running around here telling this lie, I'm here for the people. You're a damn lie, because the people is diverse. The people represent a whole lot of different things. Learn how to work with our people from where they are. Stop trying to change folks, trying to make them into what you think they need to be. That's not what the Mississippi campaign is about. It's about the people. Stop trying to force people to do things. I suggest to you, I advise you, I'm not going to tell you to do nothing. Because when you force somebody, that's not real. That's not real when you're forcing somebody to do something they really don't want to do. There are a lot of good people. There are a lot of good people among us. Homosexual, gay, married to Caucasian people or Asians or wherever they are doing, or poor, on the street, homeless. You care about our people then, damn it? We'll care about the people then. Instead of telling this lie. And then you talk about education. What education? If you're not educating your people on how to love diversity in ourselves, even in your own clique, you idiot, there's gonna be, everybody's not the same. Even in your own clique. You can go to the Hebrew Israelite nation, and everybody believes in the same doctrine, the same belief system, but everybody don't like the same thing. Everybody drive different cars. They have different utensils, spoons, and knives at home. People are different. We have to learn how to deal with our differences. These men have to learn how to respect these sisters. Our women are smart. You want to keep putting them in the background. I want my sisters with me. I don't want you standing behind me. I want you with me. Our women are smart. We need to stop putting our sisters in this inferior position. The only thing they worth is having some babies. Oh, there go my chat room. Hey, what's up? Hey, sunshine. I don't know why my chat room haven't been pulling up. Hey, what's up, twin? Hey, what's up, y'all? So this is not to say you have not offered a solution. This person offers a solution, but you're not looking and you're missing the big picture. You're missing the big picture because really you only... Some of these families, they only eat based upon what daddy want. They don't care about what mama want. They don't care about what the children. The meal is based upon what the father want to eat. Don't care about the children. Don't care about what mama want. What kind of family life is that? Is that your two-parent household with this bum-ass Negro running the show? It's all about him. Selfish ass. We are so selfish. We only think about what we want. You don't care about what other people want. See, that's the thing about other people, about the Africans and the Caribbean people. Some of y'all actually believe they really love each other. That's not what it's about. It's not about liking each other. They view themselves as a group, as a people, and whether they like each other or not, and some of them really don't. They don't like each other. They don't get along, but they love each other. They like each other enough to unify in order to benefit the whole. And you jealous of that because your happy ass can't do it. And the reason why you can't do it is because of what I'm talking about right now. You can't handle people's differences. You selfish and you arrogant and you know-it-all and you profane and you nasty and you disrespectful. You a pitiful, pathetic piece of trash human being. You need to change yourself. You want a solution? Start with your damn self. Change your own attitude. Start with yourself. Before you can tell anybody anything, work on your own self. Because right now, you're a disgusting human being. And you want somebody to look up to you. And people will listen to you because they suffer low IQ. And that's another thing. When it comes to education, we need to teach our children critical thinking, how to think for themselves. So when the leadership, so when mama and daddy get out of pocket, they know how to think for themselves and move forward. When you talk about education, the Mississippi campaign, we're talking about taking control of the whole public school system of a state. I don't want to teach these children about spirituality and religion. You do that at home. That's not for government. Whatever you want to teach at home, that's your business. The school is for teaching our children skills. Hey, what's up? No sir, no sir. The Mississippi campaign is gonna always be here. When people come to me and they are ready to do the work, I'm ready and I'm ready to go. But people don't seem like they want to do nothing, so hey, I'm gonna sit in the cut. I'm not going to, I am not Dr. King. I'm not Malcolm X. I'm not none of our forefathers. Just made a video, and he's right on point. Because really, the bottom line is, the only people that should experience freedom are the ones who actually fought for it. All the other ones who was not willing to fight for freedom, for rights, should not be given any rights. Only the ones involved in the struggle. Oprah Winfrey wasn't involved in the struggle. Michael Jordan, all these folks, LeBron James, they never was involved in the struggle, but they benefit from the struggle. The only ones. So I'm not going to sit here. I'm not your savior. I'm not a savior. I'm not divine. I'm not going to work my ass off and give my life to a bunch of ingrates. Then I get shot in the damn neck and you give me a holiday. Bunch of ingrates. I'm not going to do that. That's why it's very important for the 40 to 70 million to be involved in the project. But you cannot get the 40 to 70 million involved in what needs to really be done, because everybody's not going to be a Muslim. Everybody's not going to stop smoking their weed and drinking and all this moral crap that y'all talking about. Everybody not going to be no Muslim. Everybody not going to be a Christian. Everybody is not going to be whatever. They're not going to do that. It's not real. But we all deserve freedom, justice, and equality. All of us deserve, after going on 500 years, we deserve better than what's happening with us right now. We deserve that. They're not going to give it to us. We have to put ourselves in a position to take it. You know and I know that physically we can't deal with this racism. You know that. But there are other ways to get what you want. And actually, if you really look at history and look at how our people have been moving, how they've been surviving in this country, the Mississippi campaign is something our ancestors was doing a long time ago. The only thing that stopped them was the terrorism of the South. So I'm not telling us and bringing to us nothing that wasn't already being done. It was the terrorism of the South that stopped our people from taking control of Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Wherever we had a high population, they was already in a position to do it. And the racist ass Peckerwoods knew it. That's why they terrorized the hell out of them. Kept them from voting, made them leave the state, all that type of thing. But see, we are in a position where we can do what they couldn't do. So again, what I'm saying, this solution is a solution. It's not good enough. It's not big enough. It's not diverse enough. It's not covering your bases. It's playing baseball, and you will never get a home run because you're not covering all your bases. On that note, I don't make mockery of that. Your bases have not been covered. That's what I'm telling you. And all these solutions that we come up with actually can be embraced and brought into this Mississippi campaign. But the Mississippi campaign is diverse. It's flexible. And y'all are smart, y'all are practical. Instead of fighting brothers and sisters' ideas because you don't like me, you should look at something that can get the job done and we can flip, we can switch and change things around. The foundation is good, and we build from that because it's a foundation. Because you claim I'm for my people, I do this for my people, then it includes all our people, all of us, wherever you may find us. The homeless, it's a place for the homeless, the poor, the rich, the blind, our handicapped brothers and sisters, disabled. We can make use, and everybody can participate, and when we are successful, everybody can say, we done this. Not the Nation of Islam, not Angel Snub Nub 7, not the Hebrew Israelites. When we are successful, everybody can say, we done this, because you can actually say, I participated in this, and we actually did do this. Who get the credit? And if you want to give credit to God, so be it. Don't bother me none. I could care less. Give credit to God. So on that note, thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. Share, like they say, subscribe, like, all that kind of good stuff. But I just wanted to bring that. I just wanted to bring that to our attention. And when I see other solutions and people making mockery of the Mississippi campaign, I'm gonna bring that to us. And for those, if you think that you can have a conversation stuff that Negroes do, I'll be happy to set up a date. You bring your solution, and if your solution is better, let's go with it. But I guarantee you that what you have can easily be brought into why Mississippi, and then people want to give me a history about Mississippi. I don't give a damn about the history of Mississippi. That's not the point. Mississippi was chosen because of the population. Mississippi was chosen because nobody don't give a damn about Mississippi. So there's no radar on Mississippi. Mississippi is an agricultural state already. It's a lot of resources, a lot of things in Mississippi that you can take advantage of that people aren't taking advantage of. That's the reason why Mississippi was chosen. It's strategy, not emotion. It's not about this silly stuff that y'all come up in your mind. Mississippi was racist. The whole damn country is racist. So what? These scholars, these intelligent people. See, you ever heard the old saying, some people are too smart for their own good. Some of the most intelligent people are the dumbest people ever. You ever heard of that? And that's what you see. These people have read so many books. They so damn scholarly, they cannot understand simple things. Because really, what I'm presenting to us really is simple. And it really don't take much. It really don't take much in order to get going. So on that note, I'm not ignoring the chat room. For some reason I'm having technical difficulties on I can't really see my chat. It's not coming up like it usually do. But believe me, I'm not. Oh, there you go. I see your comments right there. But I really appreciate everybody for being here. My audience, Sarnetta says that his audience is the most intelligent audience on YouTube. No, Sarnetta, you're absolutely incorrect. I guarantee you, those who come to this ministry, and this is not to put you down, but those who come to this ministry got it going on way more than your people, because we're critical thinkers here. We're not robots from an assembly line. We're none of that. We're not caught up in fantasy and fiction and beliefs and all this. We're seeking to know. We're seeking to embrace the real. Reality at its best. So I seriously doubt if your audience is the most intelligent whatever on YouTube. But it don't make any difference because the Mississippi campaign can work with you no matter where you are. Poor, rich, smart, dumb, ratchet, thug, don't make no difference. It can find a way to use all our people without trying to change folks and beat people up, make people feel bad about who they are in life. We can, for those who aren't doing that well, we will help make you better. We're not about downing our people and somebody is superior over another. That's not what this is about. This is about real freedom, justice, and equality. And like I said again, the sisters is very important. They are not just pieces of meat, something to use for your pleasure. Our sisters can bring information and real solutions just as much as any man can. We all in this together. We go up together, and should we fall together. But we're gonna do this, we're gonna make ourselves a happy family. And while you working on the Mississippi campaign, you may not know this, but that's exactly what you're doing. You're making yourself a people, you're making yourself a family, and don't even know it. You fight for your freedom, justice, and whatever, but you're also making yourself a family, and don't even know that that's what you're doing in the process. On that note, let me get out of here. Angel Snub 7 in the house. Thank y'all in the chat room. Thank you for your comments. And until next time, y'all, as Don Cornelius always said, I wish us, as important, I wish us love, peace, and